hurry up, daddy. I'm super horny.
But you got a 17-year-old hanging out with you. Dad's worried.
Predators reside in different parts of society. Some work low-paying jobs, while some even become senators. On May 22, 2021, Josie Aman harassed a little girl at a local Walmart. Just moments later, police arrived at his workplace to confront him.
Hey, Josie. Officer Flatton. This is a little bit more urgent for me, so I decided to just come down and talk to you here. I need to talk to you about an incident where you're my suspect. Okay. Do you have any idea what I'm referring to? Okay. You ever been to the Onalaska Walmart?
Times,
okay.
Target.
Okay. In May, we got a complaint from a parent and a young girl at the Walmart in Alaska that involves you. Anything ring a bell to that? Okay. Have you ever been at the Walmart where you got chased out of the store?
No.
No? Okay. So we've got video of you getting chased out of Walmart by a mom.
I would doubt that.
Huh?
No, I don't do it.
Okay. I previously... Would you agree that this is you? No? Okay. Is this your truck?
Definitely not.
No? Is that something you've ever driven?
No, I don't even have a topper on my truck.
Okay.
I just sit in the cab.
You don't think that resembles you in the slightest? No?
I'm not gonna agree to that.
Okay.
He knows he was caught. He thought he could get away by playing it cool, but that was all soon going to change.
This whole thing, prior to this incident with the juvenile, was inside Subway, bought a sub sandwich, used your debit card. Okay. Are you the only one that would have your debit card? Or do you share with people who look a lot like you? Huh? No? Okay. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
This was the end of the line for Josie. Knowing that, he made a desperate decision.
Dominic, you got taser? Stop! You stop! Stop! Get on the ground.
He wasn't able to get that far. His predator days were over. Predators like Josie are especially despised in prison. He was going to have a rough time in there.
You're under arrest for sexual assault of a minor. You have any questions? Josie? Yep.
Josie Aman was charged with felony counts of sexual contact with a child, which could result in up to a 60-year prison sentence if he is convicted. The charge of resisting arrest is a misdemeanor punishable by a fine of up to $10,000. But what happens when the people responsible for stopping these predators become one themselves? Former Senator Ralph Shorty was found in a motel room with a 17-year-old. I'll get to the details of the case later on. First, let's take a look at the body cam footage from that night.
All right, come out.
I'm right here. Hey,
Come out before you get me worried. Show me your hands.
Okay.
Take a seat on the... What's going on with you, man?
Just trying to have
A good time? Yeah. What's your name?
Ralph.
Ralph what?
Shorty.
You got an ID, Shorty? Shorty doesn't sound like a last name to me.
That's my last name.
Shorty is?
Yeah. That's the cartoon.
And then you grow like 10 feet? It kind of doesn't work, does it?
I'm sorry, guys. You kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah, that's what we do. He's 17. What do you mean, okay?
I didn't know you.
Okay. But you got a 17-year-old hanging out with you.
I mean,
dad's worried, and you understand that?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Okay, you got ID on you? Is there any other drugs in here other than weed?
No, there's nothing.
Is there any guns in here?
No, sir.
Okay.
Can you show me that he's only 17?
No, I can't, but I can convince you that he is.
Well,
I can put you in handcuffs and throw you in the back of a car.
We do that
Okay,
route.
let's see an ID real quick. Oh, I don't know. I'm telling you he's 17. Like, I wouldn't lie to you. Like, what sense does it make me lie to you? But listen, whatever you're doing, it's a bad fucking idea. Does that make sense to you? Like, getting high with a young kid, whatever, is a bad idea. No matter how, if they're 17 or 20, like, it's a bad idea. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you want to have fun by yourself, if you got things you got to figure out, you need to figure that out, and you can live your life however you want to live it. But when you start doing it with kids and stuff, then it starts to become a serious problem. Because listen to me, like, if he was a couple years younger, you'd be going to prison. You understand what I'm saying? With no strings attached. We'd be blowing this door up and we'd be taking you in our car. You understand what I'm saying? So you need to be careful about what you're doing out there. Just like he really needs to second guess his life choices. But you do too, because you can get yourself in a bad fucking spot. Do you understand that? Does that make sense?
What followed was an interrogation by the Moore Police Department.
So you say how long you known the guy?
It's been definitely over a year.
Okay. What do you know him by? What's his name?
He's been over my coffee shop a couple times. I know that he had been arrested for drug dealing in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I know that he had dropped out of high school. He was trying to get a GED. I was trying to help him through that. In fact, when we first met, I was trying to help him study and things like that for the GED.
How do you text him or how do y'all communicate?
Usually phone calls.
Phone calls? Okay. Well, it's interesting because on his tablet he has a conversation that he says he had with you using an app called Kick. You know what that is? Okay. Well, there's a pretty lengthy conversation on his tablet that he says is with the guy that is you, that he that is an online, or the Kick ID is Jamie Tilley. And you told officers that night that that's what your online.
He calls me Jamie,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not sure why.
Okay. And anyways, so we've got a conversation between him and this Jamie Tilley about. He says, I need money for spring break. Jamie Tilley says, I don't really have any legitimate things I need help with right now. Would you be interested in sexual stuff? He says, yes. This goes on about how can I come get you, blah, blah, blah. We go on. He says, he starts calling this guy Daddy. He says, hurry up, Daddy. I'm super horny. Hey, keep me updated because I want you bad, Daddy. A guy named Jamie Tilley says, I'm gonna be like a good little boy if you keep calling me Daddy. This goes on and on and on and on. Well, then it gets to the end. It says, okay, I'll be down the street, a couple houses, in about 10 minutes or so. He says, okay, let me know when, so I have an idea. Then that person says, I-35 about to exit at 4th Street. And then it says, I'm here. Well, we've got a witness, pardon me, we've got a witness that sees him get in a white Grand Cherokee, and they follow that white Grand Cherokee to the hotel, first to 4th and Eastern at the gas station, and then to the Circle K. Yeah,
This is the gas station.
Yeah, at the gas station, and then to the Super 8 where the guy in the white Jeep Cherokee and him go in, check into a room, and then go back out and go into room 120. all right? And they sit there until the police show up, where she then calls his dad, and he calls the intern calls the police, and the police show up there to 120, knock on the door, and then you come out. So again, I ask, you told officers that you had online identity Jamie. This guy, and he was talking to you. We got a witness picking him up at the same time that this message was sent saying I'm here. So I kind of got to say that Jamie Tilley's you.
It's not me.
It's not you. Okay.
We communicated by phone. There was no sexual intention that night.
Okay. So how did you meet?
I want to say it was at our coffee shop.
Okay. So, like, he just walks in, you guys strike up a conversation, become friends,
Yeah, it's happened many times.
invite over to your house. Has your wife met him?
I think so.
Okay. Now, you said he's come to your house several times to play video games.
I think just once.
Come to your house once to play video games, and then you guys met at the coffee shop a couple of times. Okay. What if I said that he told you you guys met through a Craigslist ad the very first time, when he posted in Casual Encounters?
No.
Okay.
It's downright weird for a grown man to invite a kid to his house and to play video games. Wait till you hear what he had planned to do with the kid before the events at the motel.
Well, in this.
Can I add this? Is he legitimately underage?
Yeah.
And he was the first time that you met him, and I said,
16.
I asked him, I said, hey, does he know how old you were? And he said, yeah, he knows, because we had a discussion about it, and at first he was uncomfortable with it, but then he finally got over it.
In this conversation, it says, she needs me to go to the store for her. My 3-year-old is sick. That's one of the things I've been dealing with tonight. We're not going to have enough time. Can we get together tomorrow, after 1? I'll get a hotel room or something if that would make it easier. It goes on talking about the coffee shop, my coffee shop. I'll be alone in about 10 minutes at my coffee shop. He says, can I help you with anything for spring break? Again, you said just customers, but I'll leave in here close to 8. Okay. I'll be your slave. That sounds nice. I mean, we go on and on. And
How old is your youngest child?
5 months.
Okay. So he's telling me that when he first met you through Craigslist, that he had posted an ad in Casual Encounters, and that he had a lot of responses for it, but that you said that you wanted him to mess around with your wife while you watched. He said that he showed up to do that, or you guys got together and started talking about that. He found out your wife was pregnant, and then said that it never happened because she was pregnant. So here's the deal, Ralph. You and I both know what the truth is, and the truth is not what you're telling us. We're not saying you're a bad guy. We're not saying you set out thinking that this is some 15-year-old kid you're going to go bang. We're not saying that. We're saying, hell, maybe you didn't know how old he was. I don't know. I think you probably did based on what he's telling me, but things are what they are.
At this point, the detectives had enough. They were tired of Ralph acting like he didn't know what he had been doing. This is when they pressed him harder.
Tell us the truth. Get it out there. Let's get this over with, get this behind us so we can all move on.
Telling you that.
No, you're not. You're telling us part of what happened, but you're not telling us what's going on.
you told the officers there that you had an online identity of Jamie.
He's talking about, you talk about in these texts when this Kick account, about your kids and your kid being sick and your coffee shop and then you got customers left and that you close at 8. I mean, it's clearly you. It's clearly
And we've got a witness that put you there. When you say,
I absolutely picked him up.
when you say I'm here, the witness is waiting down the street because she thought it was jacked up. She thought it was jacked up that he wouldn't tell her where he was going or anything like that. So she sits down the street and waits. And then she sees him going to the Super 8 hotel with you, and then she gets scared and wondering what the heck's going on, so she calls the police, or calls his dad, and who in turn calls us. So here's the deal. We're trying to give you an opportunity, all right, to help yourself out here, all right. We have a electronic. I mean, we have his device. These are just photos of it. We actually have downloaded the entire device now. So we have everything that y'all said that night, everything. The thing about it is that tablet, once you sent the message saying I'm here, that tablet was never on the internet again. So the kid conversation couldn't delete. So we have the entire conversation. But yeah, you can look at it. We have the entire conversation because it never hit the network again. This is a bad deal. This is prostitution with a minor, prostitution within 1,000 foot of a church, which are both felonies, and then transporting for the purposes of prostitution, which is a misdemeanor.
I'm telling you, that's not me.
That clearly is you. Ralph, that's a lie. You're lying to us right now. That's clearly you. No one else with $6 coffee shop, I'm here and you're there. That's clearly you.
I don't know who else you could have been talking to.
I agree with you. Nobody
I
has a
agree.
coffee shop and has a sick kid, and all this stuff.
And showed up.
It's you. And here's the deal. He says it's you that he's talking to.
You show up with condoms, he shows up with lotion. I mean,
that's not true. Hold on.
Yeah, there was condoms in your bag. The cop saw them.
That's just absolutely not true. I did not show up there for any sexual thing.
Well, then there's also weed that was in a green plastic container, marijuana that was in a green plastic container with labels from Colorado that was in the room.
Did you ever touch that bottle?
No.
So there's no way your fingerprints will be on it?
No.
Okay, because we have the bottle.
I don't know what to tell you.
He says, matter of fact, he says when the police knocked on the door that y'all were both smoking marijuana.
He said that he brought a gram when you brought a gram, and you guys rolled a huge blunt, and that you guys were planning on messing around, it just hadn't got there yet. And that he was going to do you a favor by whatever it was you guys were going to do, and that you were going to do him a favor by kicking him some money for spring break.
Ralph was left stunned. The cops had everything on him, from his chats to his fingerprints. This was the face of the man who just realized that he got caught in the act.
Why would you do that? I honestly don't know.
Because it's true.
It's not true.
I mean, he's 17.
He's lied
17.
about that too.
Okay, well, for all practical purposes, let's say he did lie about that, all right? Jamie Tilley is you, and I can prove it. So, at minimum, you met with a guy at a hotel to pay him for sex. At a minimum.
Within
At a
1,000
minimum.
feet of the church.
Yeah, within the 1,000 feet of the church, which is a felony in itself. So, at minimum, that's what it is. Alright? At minimum. So, I'm giving you an opportunity here, and he told me I shouldn't, but I am. I'm giving you an opportunity to do it. To take responsibility for it and make it a little bit easier on yourself. If you don't want to take it, that's fine. Okay? I can tell you what I'm going to do tomorrow. Alright? First thing tomorrow morning, I'm taking this case to the Clinton County District Attorney's Office. Okay? I'm going to suggest that they file charges for solicitation of a minor, possession or prostitution within 1,000 feet of a church, and transporting for the purposes of prostitution. Okay, and then they're going to decide whether or not they're going to file charges or not. Obviously, I've given you the opportunity. I'm giving you an opportunity to help yourself out, to tell us what happened. Everything that I'm telling you, I can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt. So, I know that's why we're sitting here so strongly telling you you're lying, because we can prove the Jamie Tilley identity. We can prove that identity is you. I mean, amazing things that we can do with electronics and stuff like that. That we can recover and stuff like that with warrants and everything. So I'm telling you right now, but beyond a shadow of a doubt, that's you. And if you want to move forward from this with keep saying that's not you, then that's fine. But I don't want to be here not giving you an opportunity to set it straight and tell the truth.
doesn't sound like anything I say is going to help.
Okay. I mean, the truth helps.
And just so you know that we also exchanged dick pics at one point. And when hopefully you didn't take a picture of your dick with your phone because that's going to tag it whenever you send it to somebody.
No, I don't do that. I wouldn't. I don't.
Even now, he was trying to lay the blame on the teenager. He was the adult here. He should have been the responsible person. But the evidence detectives had on him only showed that he had horrible intentions with the teen. Watch what happens when detectives ask Ralph for his phone.
This was going to be the first time that any of that had ever happened.
No, sir.
Well, you can't help with this stuff. You can definitely help with my stuff. That's another statement. I'm just going through here reading what you wrote, because I can prove that you wrote it. I mean, that's you. So I'm just letting you know, so you know what's coming down the pipe.
So how did you, if that's not you, how did you contact him last night, or that night?
I think he called me.
He doesn't have a phone.
Sir, he called me. That's all I can say. I don't know.
How did he know that you were outside?
He called me, and I told him I was on my way. I told him I'd be there at a certain amount of time, and I got there.
Did you use this phone that you've lost?
Yeah, that's the only phone I had.
Okay. What was that number? So basically all that can happen is, at this point is that we get more evidence about what's going on. Because there's nowhere to go from here. But more to add to
I
it.
can find. I know you guys don't believe me, and I'm not going to try to convince you otherwise unless I have something to show you, and I just don't know.
I find it hard to believe that you magically lost your phone on the way over here as well.
It's not the first time, sir.
Well, and just look at it. Okay, take all this crap in this conversation that we've had out of it. All right. So just put yourself in my shoes. Okay. So you got a guy who gets caught in a room with a minor, or in a hotel room with a minor, and he comes in and talks to us, knowing that he's had a conversation with this minor on an electronic device. All right. Probably his phone, because of the way he was at the store, he was at the guy's store, he was in his car. So more than likely it was on his phone. So you're coming in blind, not knowing
Also extremely nervous.
Well, I got you. I know, but put yourself in my shoes. You're coming in this blind, only knowing that we're going to want to talk to you about, the hotel room, and all of a sudden you come in and you don't have a phone, and I know you live with your phone. You have to. So that's just strange to us,
Is your phone on you right now?
No, it's not.
Is it in your car?
No.
Can I look at your car?
I'm not sure.
When did you drive up here tonight?
Sorry.
When did you drive up here tonight?
When?
What vehicle did you drive up here?
My car.
What is your Jeep? Oh, the white Jeep Cherokee? What year is it?
After this interrogation, Ralph's case went to a jury trial, after which he was sentenced to 15 years in prison for soliciting a minor to engage in a commercial sex act.
Both Davion and Dominic are deceased.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh God!
There's the
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry. I don't know what to ask. I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm sorry.
Progress in Alameda, car into a building. 2 are deceased in the vehicle. Daughter's driving. Who died?
The worst thing parents would want to hear is that their child is a killer. And what's even worse is when they have to defend their actions in court.
I'm hearing an awful lot about your daughter. I'm not hearing very much about the 2 dead people.
January 2023 at midnight, Tulsa police received a call from a distraught mother. She told police that her own 12-year-old daughter had ended the life of her 10-year-old son.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
Come here.
sorry.
Come here.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
We're just gonna put handcuffs on just for now.
I'm sorry, just please pull up your pants.
Where's the knife?
Sorry, Dad. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck. I'm so sorry, Mama. I'm sorry. Please. I'm so sorry. You better pray to God he fucking I am sorry, Mama. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
How old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
Where's the knife?
I was upstairs in my room and I threw it out the window and it's behind the apartment right here.
You threw it where?
I threw it out my window upstairs.
Right up here?
Not right there. It's the room. It's the other room. It's right behind the apartment. This apartment right here.
So where would the knife be? On that side?
Right behind. Yeah. The knife? I'm so fucking sorry, Mama. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. This is some demonic shit. I'm so sorry.
What's your mom's name?
What?
What's your mom's name?
I gotta go with him. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the f happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Come over here so we're out of the paramedics' way.
I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry.
Hey, what's your name? Seat for me. Sit crisscross on the grass, okay?
Okay.
Just sit there for a second. You don't have the knife on you, right?
No, I swear I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
The mother of the girl was sleeping when she woke her up to tell her what she had actually done. Paramedics scrambled to save the little boy, but they were too late. The officer then tried to accumulate evidence.
Hey, how would I get to the knife? Is there the back side?
I can show you.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I really didn't want things to happen like this. This sucks. I'm so sorry. I'm probably gonna go to jail. I'm gonna live the rest of my life in prison.
That's it right there?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't know what
Do me a favor. We're gonna sit crisscross applesauce right here.
Okay.
Which one is it?
This is when the officer discovers evidence of some deeply concerning mental issues the girl might have.
Do you have any cuts on you?
I do.
Where at?
On my arm.
Which arm?
Both of them. My left one is just small cuts.
Did you cut yourself?
Yes. Actually, I meant my right arm. It just has the small cuts, and then my left one has small cuts. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Mom, and then fire and EMSA was. Hey, real quick, I'm gonna take you out of handcuffs and I'm gonna take your hoodie off, okay? That way we can see the cut that you have. Is it just those? Those look old. Are they old?
This
oh,
one
those.
and this
Yeah,
one,
those are a little.
This one, those are old with like.
Do you have any new?
One that's brand new. This was brand
That's
new
from
one.
today?
Yes. And it's so fucking
With the
good.
same knife?
Yes.
Okay. Can you watch her for just a second? Do what?
What was that?
Can you watch her for just a second so I can get in her glove?
I got no glove.
I'm so sorry. What's happening with her? I'm so sorry. What's gonna happen with her? I need to go to the hospital.
I don't know yet. You don't know yet. You go with the hospital. We'll come and talk to you, okay?
Whatever happens, just be calm, okay? I don't know what happened tonight.
I'm so sorry.
We'll figure it out. I have to go be with your brother. Make sure he's okay.
I don't know what the fuck I did. I'm so sorry. I love you.
The girl's mother was in a very difficult situation. She didn't want to lose both of her children the same night, so she came back to comfort the girl. I can only imagine the pain she's going through. The cops tried their best to calm the girl down.
You're not going anywhere right now.
Will I be in jail?
What was that?
Will I be in jail?
Right now, let's just, calm down a little, okay? I don't know what we're gonna do right now, alright? Okay. But right now, we're investigating.
Okay.
Take a deep breath, okay? I know there's a lot of things going on right now. Just take a breath.
I don't know why I did it. Because my brother in the hospital?
He's in the hospital right now, little lady. Yeah.
Will he live?
Pretty sure he will. There's the doctors. Doctors are all over there. We'll take care of him. Your mom's over there too.
I'm so sorry. Is he just never going to forgive me?
It's okay. Take a breath.
I just want to wake up from this nightmare. He just turned 3 in October, but he goes to his status every week. He goes to his status every weekend, but we got a day early today. So we just went to his dad's house and
She felt remorse for her actions, and as the state law goes, she needed to be at least 13 to be tried as an adult. So right now, she was taken to be interviewed by a female investigator.
How was she over here?
She was asleep. She was good.
Does she know?
No, she doesn't know. I'm not telling her anything yet.
Okay.
I'll let you do it.
I understand. We're gonna go this
Camera
way.
here.
No, thanks. I'll take this guy. I'll bring it with us. We're gonna come over here. Your mom's here too. They just pulled in. Okay?
After that, the police interviewed the 12-year-old's mother, April Lyda, to get a sense of why her daughter would do something like this. For now, her son was being treated in intensive care.
I just talked to the doctor, and she was saying it's all good things right now.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
So
both my kids tonight.
I know that this is a probably. I mean, I can't.
12-year-old daughter. I don't understand why she would do something like that. She's 12.
I understand.
Never been aggressive or anything.
Yeah.
It's not like her. Like it's like they bully each other like brother and sisters, but it's never. They never like fist fight or do anything like that.
So
It
this
was
is
just
completely.
He was in bed. He was downstairs trying to sleep. I don't know why she even went down there. Like, what the hell was she? I don't understand any of it. All I know is I heard him screaming, like the worst scream ever, and I thought maybe he was having a nightmare, so I started trying to wake him up, and there's blood everywhere. And he said, she stabbed me. She stabbed me. I was like, ew. And he started going in and out of consciousness, and so that's what they told me to put him on the floor, do chest compressions, and I couldn't find my daughter anywhere. I was screaming her name, and she ran out after she did it because she was scared. And
So right now she's safe and she's in custody with us right now. It is a really this is a very. There's no words that I can tell you that's gonna.
So weird. Why would she do that?
Those are answers we're going to be looking for. And,
like it's just weird. They don't really get along that great, but never would have assumed she'd do something like that. That's crazy to me. Like she was like, I don't know why. It was fucking crazy. I don't know. She doesn't even curse. Like I don't know.
It's just I can.
She's not a bad kid. Like she doesn't do bad things. You know what I mean? Like she
totally
doesn't get in trouble. It was weird. Yeah. He could sleep downstairs, and I said yes. I wish I would have said no.
Well, there's nothing. Don't blame yourself. There's nothing that you could have done differently.
But I normally tell him no, and this night I was like, yeah, fine.
I mean, there's nothing that you could have done differently. I mean, don't blame yourself for any of this.
I didn't protect him. I didn't know she was gonna do something. No, like,
it's not your fault.
Supposed to know.
It's not you.
I know, but I feel like I didn't protect him. Like his home, he's supposed to feel safe.
Around 2:30 a.m. that night, April's son passed away. For now, the girl is being held in juvenile, and the Tulsa PD are still trying to wrap their head around why a 12-year-old would do something this horrid. While the intent of the 12-year-old wasn't clear, this next case had a teen who knowingly ended the life of 2. On July 31, 2022, Strongsville PD officers rushed to the scene of a horrible crash in the Cleveland suburbs. What they were about to find would leave them traumatized.
Duty.
Radio. This car's split in 2. Radio, there's an occupant inside. Send us some squad now. We gotta bust the window out. Send us some more units.
Any more units to progress in Alameda?
Now!
What are they doing?
31, spawn up. 60 on the west side, on the 3 on Alameda.
This is not a fresh accident either. She's been here for a while. Radio, we got at least 2 occupants in here. No one's moving. Oh my God. Oh my God. Times 3, guys. Radio, 3 occupants. No one's conscious. No one's breathing. Bust that window out. Rookie. Oh my God, dude. Who can hear my voice? Driver's radio. The driver is breathing unconscious.
The driver was later identified as 17-year-old McKenzie Sharilla, while the 2 passengers were 20-year-old Dominic Russo and 19-year-old Davian Flanagan. For now, the police desperately tried to save the girl.
Holy shit, man.
Not good, not good. Let me see your knife. Let's cut this thing out.
This is bad, guys. She's alive. We got to get her out somehow.
All right.
Reach up and unlock the door. Radio, how's that plate?
Oh my God. It's I ain't gonna budge. It's on the frame. Let's go around and see if we can get. Keep cutting. Doing good. Oh my God. Sarge, we're good to try to get her out. Oh, dude, I don't know if we can.
No, this.
Oh my God.
Start looking for a wall.
She's breathing. She's breathing. Her head's wedged. Let's see if we can get some IDs, guys.
24, go ahead.
Not with the other units.
Oh yeah, they're all pretty young. Oh my God.
You find a younger female attached resident.
I don't feel anything. I don't feel cold.
She's breathing. I saw her stomach. Her stomach's moving.
Oh, yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
Copy.
She talking?
Yeah.
She talking?
Yeah.
Yeah. 5-7 radio. She's talking a little bit. Advise fire to step it up. Jesus Christ. This is the worst I've ever seen.
I'm probably gonna assume probably courage.
How to get it split in half from hitting the building here? It looks like this is where it's split. 60, you being called?
Good. You want me to just shut it down at Westwood?
The car hit the sign of a company and then ran straight into the corner of a building. The angle of the collision made the car split in half. After much deliberation, firefighters were able to pull out McKenzie.
31's gonna go. This way, head to one step.
I copy. 2131. They said that there are fire and that the female's classic Colorado is she's rambling, not making sense.
What's your name, dear? McKenzie. Okay. All right.
What's up? Health Coroner's office. We're gonna leave the body in there.
Okay. What about the second one?
Second one's in the squad, but they're DOA too.
Okay.
But we're gonna leave the body here. They asked me to take it or leave it, and then call
We don't even know who that is yet, do we?
We have no idea.
Can I go talk to the female and get her info, or you want to go try talking to her?
Yeah, I'll go try.
Go get a first and last name for this guy.
She that responsive or?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Before the bird leaves, I need a name for him.
21, phone up.
I mean, god damn. Oh my god, you're in the car. I'm trying. I need to get this guy.
All right, this is going to be another issue with notifications. That kid lives in Kelsey Lane in Strongsville.
Yeah, he's a fucking Strongsville football player. He's a running back.
What's his name? My God, he was close.
Well, it was. I mean, not like in the past tense, but like graduating kind of thing.
It was heartbreaking for the officers when they identified that the two deceased were aspiring athletes. McKenzie was rescued and transported to the nearest hospital using a helicopter. For now, the officers had no idea that she was a ruthless monster. Police later recovered CCTV footage that showed the car traveled at 100 miles per hour before the crash. The police informed McKenzie's parents first.
Wait, say this. Progress in Alameda, car into a building. 2 are deceased in the vehicle. Daughter's driving. Who died? I don't know whether, there's one that we don't know. His name's Jacob. Does anyone know a Jacob?
Dom? No, stop. Let him talk.
Guys, I know, we've been dealing with this. Your daughter's okay. She's talking to us. I talked to her, okay? Your daughter's alive, okay? Your daughter's alive. She was driving me, okay?
Who's that? Jacob and who?
I think it, what's the name you said?
Dom?
Might be.
Oh my God. Stop.
What's his relation to you? Okay, yeah, then Dom was in the car.
Stop. What? Are you kidding me?
Ma'am, it's...
What?
That's where we're at right now.
What did she say? What happened? What?
McKenzie's didn't take it as hard as Dominic's mother.
So there was an incident that we believe. So there was an incident that we believe Dominic may be involved.
What?
When was the last time you saw him?
Last night.
Last night?
Yeah, everybody was home. Why?
Okay.
What happened?
You want to come out here?
Yeah.
Or do you want us to come inside? It's up to you.
No, but let me put out my cigarette. Hold on.
Okay. So he was hanging out with his girlfriend and...
Well, I don't know if they were really hanging out. The kids come over like twice to work on the car.
Okay.
That's usually what he's come over for, and then he's
okay.
Like, you know.
Okay. All right. Unfortunately, there was an accident. Okay, involving McKenzie, Davion, and who we believe is Dominic is the third person.
An accident?
A car accident. Okay.
Where?
Last night.
Wait.
Just relax. Just hold on. Just stay seated. Just stay seated. Just hold on. Just listen.
Yes.
Listen.
Take a deep breath.
Christine, look at me. Take a deep breath.
Yeah. Just take
a deep breath. Okay. Right now, all we know is that the driver, who is McKenzie, is at Metro.
Right.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah.
Just stay seated, please.
Take your time.
Please, just relax. Take a deep breath.
That's
Take
right.
a deep breath.
That's okay. You're good. Take your time.
Take a deep breath. Okay. The other two passengers, like I said, was Davion and who we believe is Dominic. Okay. From what McKenzie told us.
Okay.
Both Davion and Dominic are deceased.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh God!
Christine,
Oh God!
Christine,
Oh God!
Just sit down.
Oh God!
Just sit down.
Oh my God!
Kristen's gonna come outside.
That's okay.
Christine.
Yes. Just take a deep breath. It's okay.
Oh my God!
No.
Christine,
Just it'll be
No!
Please.
No! He can't be!
be best to sit.
Christy.
What did she do?
It would be best to sit.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Is there somebody else we can call for you?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Is there somebody we can call for you? Okay, wait, okay.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Wait.
It's truly heartbreaking to watch. What's more messed up is that Dominic was in a toxic relationship with McKenzie. He even recorded his interaction with her when she came to his house demanding he let her in.
Dom, if you do not open, you think I'm joking. You think I'm joking. Like, I'm dead ass.
What do you mean?
You know it. That's exactly what I mean. You don't even know exactly what I mean. You're gonna come open this door right now, or there's gonna be a serious problem.
Data from the black box received from her car and the evidence at the crime scene showed that the car was deliberately accelerated and not once was the brake applied. We get more details about McKenzie's toxic behavior from their friend group.
Mentioned that anytime Dom would kind of want to break up with her, she kind of would go crazy. Describe crazy, like what kind of crazy?
Like, there is times where she called Dom and said, if you break up with me, I'm going to word for word.
What do you think happened?
I think,
yeah,
off of what I know and off my assumptions, Dom tried to break up with her multiple times, even in July. They kept not working out, whatever. They kept making back up. Kenzie's known to be the kind of person that she's let us know she will never let go of Dom, and if she has to let go of Dom, she will not go on living herself. She's pretty much let that be known. You're going 94 miles an hour, you don't have a very fast car to begin with, you were stomping that gas pretty much that whole entire time. There's no brake marks on the street at all. Even before the hit, you would think that some type of instinct would kick in and slam on the brakes, but to my knowledge, she went straight into it. To me, it seems like they were in a fight. I think that she took it upon herself to purposely crash into that wall. I think that he must have been trying to talk her down the whole time. They swerved off to the right at the end. I think he might have grabbed the wheel towards the end of it, maybe trying to spin him or something. Who knows? She could have been bear hugging it. I don't know. They're hitting bumps too. They're going 90. He could have not, I don't know what's going through his head, you know?
What was she like as your girlfriend?
She's kind of just like how you would explain any girls, really, you know what I'm saying? They're all over the place in some ways, and they don't know what they want. She's like, oh, I love Dom so much, this and that, but he's mad at me for all of this, and I'm just like, well, yeah, why wouldn't he be me to just go stay with Dom, because I'm not gonna be with you no more after this. I'm cool with just keeping the friend group as friends because I don't want to mess up the friend group. I was like, I don't got no problems with you or anything like that. We can also be friends. You need to go talk to Dom about your personal issues and stuff, because that's your relationship with him. High anymore and stuff like that, because how much she's close. I was basically I didn't really have much with her relationship wise because we didn't date that long, but friend wise, she was crazy. Our group chat, there was some days we would all be getting ready for school, and she would be sitting there spam calling the group chat.
She mentally just not all there?
Yeah, I don't think she's just mentally all there. I personally feel like she was trying to kill herself in that crash, and she failed on doing so, is what I feel like. And I feel like she had no regard for Davion, and I feel like they got in an argument, her and Dom, and she threatened to kill him.
Why did Dom put up with this? Do you know?
I've personally been told that she did voodoo on him. I personally don't believe that, but she has told people that she's put a spell on him so that he couldn't break up with her, and she would tell people that she had grabbed a piece of his hair and that she had a doll in her room for Dom, and that she had literally put a spell on him, but she would tell everyone. And she truly believed in that kind of stuff, and she also uses the pendulum, I know too, to try to get answers. She tries to use it now to talk to Dom.
Do you think McKenzie has it in her to drive a car into a wall? If you guys speculate that she did it on purpose, do you think she has it in her?
I feel like if she thinks that she can just drive the car into the wall and not feel nothing, 100 times to the wall, I feel like the only reason she survived is because of how small she is. I feel like she got insanely lucky, but at the same time not lucky to have survived that, because she killed 2 people. That was what she was trying to do, but it's I feel like that's what she was trying to do, was crash the car into the wall.
This was exactly what the detectives feared finding. McKenzie was, on all accounts, a crazy woman. What's surprising is that after the crash, McKenzie was let go. She even attended a concert in a wheelchair. McKenzie faced a bench trial where her mother desperately tried to defend her.
So in the hospital, that Vitality post, I commented on that because somebody had called her a murderer, okay? And she's not a murderer, so she didn't even have her phone at that point because the police had still had it, okay? So I jumped on and I was like, you know, she's not a murderer. She's more sad than most of these people commenting. I had called them asking if they could shut down social media because people were calling her a murderer and making death threats and organizing groups to, you know, take her out when she got out of the hospital and stuff. So I don't even want her phone. I don't care about her phone. I don't care about social media. I just wanted them to stop calling her a murderer so that when she did come to, and she did come out of surgery, multiple surgeries, that she wouldn't see all these people calling her a murderer because she would never, ever, ever murder the love of her life. Okay? Line of him next to her. So she was crying for 3 months. So her friends asked if she wanted to go out trick-or-treating or Halloween. And it was at OU. And she didn't even want to go. She said, I don't know, should I go? She couldn't even walk yet, barely. So I told her, I said, baby, please go. It's Halloween. You've been laying for 3 months crying, only listening to his music. Please go. Have just a moment of fun. A moment of fun. So we told her to go. My husband drove her. I brought her back home. She just needed a second of fun from losing her whole world. Her whole world. So that was us. We told her to go. McKenzie and Dom and Abby all decided to go to this concert together while they were in the hospital. That was for Dom. Everything she did after the accident was either in honor of him, to be close to him, or just to be by him any way that she can.
Her mother was trying to appeal to the judge's sympathy, that the Halloween party she attended and the concert she went to was all for Dominic, but the judge gave her a reality check real fast.
And there is nothing that I can say or do to restore the lives of these 3 families before the fateful moments on that day. And your decisions forever rob Dominic and Davion of the futures that they had before them. If there is one thing that can be taken away from this case, as painful as it is this. Every decision we make is important. Every action we make is important.
After many days in court, the judge had some stern last words for McKenzie before giving her verdict.
This was not reckless driving. This was murder. And that McKenzie Shirilla, guilty of felonious assault to wit Davion Flanagan in violation of Ohio Revised Code section 2903.11A2 as charged in count 8. I understand that the pain in this room wants me to impose the harshest sentence. But I don't believe that would be the appropriate sentence because I do believe that McKenzie will not be out in 15 years. So she's sentenced on count 2, the murder of Davion Flanagan, 15 years to life.
McKenzie was sentenced to life in prison. While some might consider this a harsh sentence, her actions more than warranted this. And that's all for today's video. If you liked the video, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next upload. Thanks for watching.